Hi, I'm Rochelle, and I went on a ride along in 51 Division with Sergeant Summers, and he's going to talk about the calls that we attended to.
Yeah, so spent an afternoon with Rochelle in 51 Division. Normal 51 Division day. We started our afternoon shift off with 19 calls and pending on the board, and along with all the hard-working officers in 51 Division, we started working our way through them. Rochelle and we attended a multitude of calls ourselves, starting off with a high drug use area in behind a private school within a division. We were able to remove two drug users from that area. It's in around a school, and take care of that for the people in the community. We then spent some time looking for a missing vulnerable person. One of the cars investigating it was able to locate the person with some family. We then went on to a call where we attended a college age person whose father was concerned about his health. Located that youth and had a discussion with him. He was actually in good shape, in good health, and we had no concerns to be worried about with him. We then went on to a rather interesting call where a male had entered a community center, climbed up into the ceiling for an unknown reason, and ended up having to be removed from the ceiling area with the fire department and 51 Division officers. Turns out this individual had been using drugs earlier in the day, had a paranoid episode, and felt that that would be a safe spot to hide. Unfortunately, in doing so, he damaged some of the property in the building. However, through discussion with the community center, we decided that the appropriate action for this young male adult was to take him over to a treatment center that he'd used in the past to deal with his drug addiction and his mental health issues. So that was taken care of. We attended a knife call. There was in fact 3 knife calls on the 51 Division board tonight. The one in which we attended was likely a drug interaction that had gone bad. However, by the time officers were there, there was no knife located and no injuries to anyone. And we finished our night off by attending one of the busiest housing complexes within the 51 Division. It's a housing complex that Toronto Police, Toronto Housing, our Community Response Bike Patrol, we share responsibility for the building. And we took a walk through that building while the bike officers were there, while the on-site security was there, and did some general patrol in that building. Reports for the building for the night while we were there were that things were relatively good shape that night, and officers were left without incident that night. So that was the night, and that's a typical 51 Division night. We're getting ready to head in, and there's still calls pending to be dealt with for the next group coming on.
Thanks for watching another episode of How We Do at TPS. Please visit howwedoattps.com for more videos.